Hello, boys and girls. I hope everybody is doing well. I'm really excited about this week because this week both French and English have come together for you to do a fun virus activity. So if you've already taken a look at the French activity of the week, basically you're going to be creating your own good virus. So for English this week, you are going to be creating a poster based on the virus that you created in French, and also you are going to be doing an art activity based on the virus that you created in French and the poster that you created. So Miss Vitali used her computer for everything in terms of creating the poster. So I'm going to show you the example that I've created, but you are more than welcome to create a poster on a white piece of paper. You can color, you can cut, you can do a bunch of different things. It is your project, okay? So if you want to use the computer, by all means, I'll show you how. But if you also want to do it on paper, color, cut, glue, do whatever you want to do, be more artsy at home, paint even, then you can do that as well. So first things first is I'm going to go through everything with you, and then we'll get into more details about the projects. So Miss Vitali's checklist is here. The checklist this week is a little bit long because I've placed the steps, like step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, etc., for your poster activity and for the art activity. Normally, French gives you the art activity, but this week Miss Vitali has taken on the art activity, so it's included in the English work, okay? So you are at your last words of the week 33 and 34, and then next week will be the test. Okay, so you guys have been doing fantastic. I'm so happy with the sentences that you've been creating. You have learned so many words this week. You are doing fabulous. So like always, Spelling City is ready for you to practice your sentences, and also the worksheets are here for you to work on. Okay? Moving on, creating your own virus poster. So if we scroll all the way back up and we click on the checklist, virus activity. Over here, you have all of the steps. We zoom in a little bit. Do you have a title? Do you have pictures? Do you have words? Do you have a quick resume of what your virus is? So what is it? What kind of virus is it? Can you tell me the symptoms of it? How do we catch this virus? Now, if we go to this picture right here, boys and girls, this picture is the coronavirus information sheet. Everybody knows it. How do we know it? Well, it tells us the title of the virus. It tells us what the virus is about. It gives us pictures of what the symptoms are. How can you prevent it from being spread? And seek immediate medical attention if you are sick. Well, the virus this week that you are creating in French is a friendly virus. So how do you catch this virus? You want to catch a friendly virus. So for your poster, Miss Vitali has given an example here. You click on the link and it'll bring you straight up to her poster. I have used Google, okay, to create the poster. So it's called Mrs. Vitali's virus. Here's the information. What is Mrs. Vitali's virus? Extra love for everyone. Makes you want to give hugs to others. Makes you want to kiss others. Makes you want to hold hands with others. What are the symptoms? So rather than drawing out the photos, I decided to take pictures of my children and my family. Symptom number 1, screaming yay all day long. And symptom number 2, constant smiling all day long. How can you catch the virus? You give kisses, you give hugs, you hold hands. Do not seek immediate attention if you show symptoms and there's no treatment available. So here is the poster based on Mrs. Vitali's virus, the friendly virus that I would want to catch. Okay? So that is your virus poster. Now, Miss Vitali used Google. I'm going to be creating another video on where to find that information and how to create it. So you can, Miss Vitali is going to create another link here for you, so you can click on that as well, okay? But remember, if you don't want to use Google or some other application that you may have on your computer or something like that, you don't have to. You can just use a paper. You can take pictures, you can print them out, you can do a variety of things. Whatever way you want to design your poster, you're more than welcome to. Okay? This poster has to be in English. It is an English virus poster, but it is based on your virus activity that you did in French. Okay, moving on. So you are creating your own microbe art project. I still kept the microbe word because I think it's a cute word, okay? So I have created steps for you to follow. The steps, number 1, are seen in your checklist. So right here, virus art activity. The first few steps are there. And then your final steps are on this page here. But if you want pictures, a more clear detail of the steps, you just click the link right here. And voila, you get the presenter view. Let's let it load up. All right, so here we go. So the presenter view, steps for the virus art project from Mrs. Vitali and Alex. Okay, so step 1, you need to get a piece of paper. Miss Vitali didn't have white paper, so she used yellow paper. She has a black marker. She has different colored markers, pencil, crayons, and all of the steps here. First step is to color one of the papers in pencil crayons. Then afterwards, you are to create your microbes on the other sheet of paper, okay? You can create also faces and things like that. So I did that. Then you take your markers and you color out your microbes, okay? Oops, sorry, here we go. You create your faces, then you color out your microbes, okay? And then finally, you cut them out. Once you've cut them out, then you take your colored penciled crayon worksheet that you created and you glue your microbes on there, okay? So this is Miss Vitali's trajet, if you will, okay? The arrows are showing you here, here, down here, 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 here. And then you say, oh, this is really confusing. No problem. Alex created his own. And here are the steps. So color one of the papers as you want. Make sure you use pencil crayons. Draw out your microbe. Don't forget to give it a face. Miss Vitali created 3. You can create one big fat one if you want. Whatever works best. You color inside your microbe with markers. You cut it out. And then you glue it on your colored paper. Here you go. So you have Miss Vitali's and you have Alex's right there. And that's it. So there are the steps for you boys and girls. Okay? So you can use this link right here. Finally, the last poem that we're learning about is an acrostic poem. Miss Vitali created a Kahoot challenge again to learn about an acrostic poem. Once you have done that, you can listen to the video if you still do not understand what an acrostic poem is. I created my own acrostic poem here for you based on my nickname, which is Van. People call me Van, okay? Then you get to write your own acrostic poem. All right, so you can use this worksheet to write your own acrostic poem. You continue working on IXL if you haven't finished section L, U, and O. And Raz Kids. We finished our Geronimo books, so you can continue working on Raz Kids if you stopped while you were reading Geronimo. Okay, make sure that you read at least 2 to 3 books and answer the questions. So, lots of artsy activities this week using your creativity, okay? But I'm really excited to see what you come up with. Remember to use the checklist so that you can really get through all of those steps, all right? And there's 3 weeks left of school, guys. You can do it, okay? So can't wait to see what you guys create. I'm super excited for this week. Good luck!